Hello everyone! On October 28, the second international online tournament took place, which was organized by Irina Alexandrovna Rusmanova. The tournament was attended by gymnasts from 9 countries, including the best gymnasts of the Russian national team. All around and individual types of medals were raffled off, so not all gymnasts performed with all types. Someone fought for medals only in certain apparatus. In this video, we'll talk about what has changed for the gymnasts of the Russian national team from the Russian Cup, talk about the results, and in general discuss how the tournament went. The international online tournament is held in an online format for spectators, and gymnasts perform in their halls and set up broadcasts, each one in their own country. So you can see and get acquainted with the halls where gymnasts from different national teams of the world train. The judges evaluate gymnasts also online. In the halls of each country there are line judges, while the rest of the judges evaluate the gymnasts remotely. Of the disadvantages of such competitions, these are periodical problems with communication or with the music. If Russian gymnasts do this less often, since their performances are broadcast there and filmed, then gymnasts from other countries are more difficult. There are internet interruptions or other technical problems. But at a time when many countries are forced to find themselves without leaving, such a format of the competition is very useful for everyone. Initially, the Bulgarian national team was supposed to perform at the tournament, but the gymnasts refused to participate at the last moment, since 4 gymnasts of the national team had a positive COVID result. So the gymnasts from Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Spain, Estonia, Latvia, Macedonia, Serbia, and Slovenia took part. As in the first tournament, only 1 gymnast was awarded from the country, while gymnasts performed by several people from the country. So if we take into the account the results according to estimates, the DINA AVERINA became the first in the all-around. She scored 102 points and 5 tenths. It felt like Dina performed less cleanly in this tournament compared to her sister ARINA AVERINA, who according to the estimates took 2nd place. ARINA lagged behind the goal all around by only 5 tenths. ARINA has grown significantly from the Russian Cup, which was directly noticeable in her performance. Dina and ARINA are in any case a cut above all the other gymnasts, and at this stage they are fighting with themselves. The 3rd place according to estimates was taken by Lala Kramarenko, whom we have not seen for a long time. Lala missed the Russian Cup due to an injury and is still recovering. She had a difficult transitional period, which Irina Wiener mentioned in an interview, but now she's gaining momentum. They put on very interesting new productions. Still not finalized, but I'm sure it will be cool. I especially like the hoop. I think it will look cool in a worked form in the image, music and accents. Well, it is impossible not to notice that Lala adds complexity to objects. And I won't even talk about the difficulty of the body. It's really fascinating. 4th place was taken by Anastasia Simakova, a recent junior who performs very well in seniors. Irina Alexandrovna is closely engaged with Nastya and in an interview says that her future has all the chances to replace the Averina's sister. Nastya is very slim, beautiful and expressive. Now Irina Alexandrovna is working with her so that all her artistry is reflected on the carpet. There is still a lot of work, but watching Nastya is a pleasure. She is also being updated with her performances and leotards, which also draws additional attention to her as a gymnast leader. Another Anastasia, this time Guzinkova, a wonderful gymnast with thin legs. She did not succeed in this tournament, but she still shows a high level and is in excellent shape. The 6th place in the all-around according to estimates was taken by the Spanish gymnast Alba Batusta. She is a very interesting gymnast, which I have not yet talked about on the channel, and I think if it were not for such a tournament, we would hardly have paid attention to her among a huge number of gymnasts. So that is another plus of such a competition. Alba has been taking part in international tournaments for several years and represents her country with dignity. The 7th place was taken by Elizaveta Polstyanina, gymnast representing Latvia. Lisa is in very good shape and she made me happy. In general, such a tournament is a reason to look not only at the leaders of the world rhythmic gymnastics, but also at gymnasts who perform well, but still do not reach the first places in complexity. 8th place was taken by Victoria Bogdanova Bogdanova, gymnast from Estonia, already an adult experienced gymnast, which at the moment is 25 years old. I think Victoria's goal is now to get to the Olympics. We will follow and hope that she will succeed. In general, it is pleasant to look at older gymnasts. Macedonian gymnast Rachel Stoyanova was rated 9th, and the top 10 was closed by the gymnast of Kyrgyzstan Aisha Izabekova. Ekaterina Vedenieva, who planned to perform in full format, did not perform in the ribbon exercise. The rest of the gymnasts who took part in seniors in the individual program did not compete in all forms. For example, Ekaterina Selezneva, who missed the Russian Cup due to an ankle injury, performed only 2 events at the tournament. Now Katya is gaining shape, and it is still noticeable from her that she is not at her peak. Injuries, quarantine, and the environment of young rivals, I think this all affects her. However, Katya is always pleasant to watch. She has a special plasticity and a corporate adult style, which is why many people love gymnastics. And in general, such adult and feminine gymnasts are now performing less and less. Therefore, each one is worth gold. I was very glad to see Katya, and I hope that we will see her in great shape at the next starts. Well, now let's move on to the medals. As I already said, only one gymnast could climb from the country to the podium. Although it is said loudly to rise, the awarding ceremony was held without gymnasts. DINA AVERINA took the first place in the all-around for seniors. On second place is Spanish gymnast Alba Batusta, and the third place went to the gymnast of Latvia Elizaveta Polsnaya. Also, awards were given to gymnasts in some forms. ARINA AVERINA won gold in the hoop exercise. The second place was shared by 2 gymnasts, Ekaterina Vedenieva representing Slovenia and Macedonian gymnast Rachel Stoyanova. Victoria Bogdanova from Estonia won the bronze medal in the hoop exercise. The final with the ball and clubs was won by DINA AVERINA, and Ekaterina Vedenieva won silver in these 2 events. But the bronze medals in the ball were won by Alba Batusta and in the clubs by Sabina Tashkinbayeva from Uzbekistan. The final with the ribbon was won by ARINA AVERINA. Silver went to Elizaveta Polsnaya and bronze to Victoria Bogdanova. Gymnasts also performed in the group program in the format of a tournament. Russia at the tournament was also represented not by the main team, but by gymnasts who won the Junior World Championship last year. The team included Anna Batasova, Alisa Tishenko, Dana Semirenko, Alina Arisova, Karina Metelkova. The girls won the all-around. Silver in the all-around in group exercises was taken by the team of Uzbekistan and bronze by the team of Estonia. In the exercise with 5 balls, the gold medals were won by the gymnasts of Uzbekistan, making small mistakes, but in general they coped well with their program. The gymnasts of Russia performed the exercise with balls a little worse, and therefore only took the second place. The Estonian team won the bronze, and in the exercise with hoops and clubs, gold again belongs to the Russian team. Silver for the team of Estonia and bronze for the gymnasts from Uzbekistan. Juniors also competed for all-around and individual medals. In the all-around, 7 gymnasts fought for medals. Here, the same scheme as the seniors. They had only 1 gymnast from the country who climbed the pedestal. According to estimates, Alina Protasova took the first place, followed by Maria Borisova and Maya Kolobnikova. All gymnasts represent Russia. Then the estimated 3 Spanish gymnasts Teresa Gorospe, Lucia Gonzalez and Salma Salome, and the 7th place was taken by Nikola Livkovic, a gymnast representing Serbia. The best gymnasts from the country, Alina Protasova, Teresa Gorospe and Nikola Livkovic, rose to the podium in the all-around. In the rope exercise, the gold was won by the Spanish gymnast Lucia Gonzalez, the 2nd place was taken by Angelika Prisozhnyuk from Estonia, and the bronze by the Latvian gymnast Alisa Liskova. In the exercise with the hoop, Ekaterina Sazanova won gold. Irvina Bayramova, a gymnast from Kyrgyzstan, won silver. Alina Protasova won the gold in the ball. The 2nd place was shared by 2 gymnasts, Lucia Gonzalez and Teresa Gorospe, both gymnasts from Spain, and bronze for the gymnast of Uzbekistan, Yasmina Rahimova. Maria Borisova won gold in clubs. Yasmina Rahimova silver, and Teresa Gorospe bronze. Alina Protasova won gold again, Teresa Gorospe won silver, and Estonian gymnast Erika Dokosayeva won bronze. Irina Wiener at the end of the tournament said that if the situation with the pandemic does not improve, then most likely such competitions will be held again and again, and already the 3rd tournament is planned for December. Write in the comments if you want such tournaments to continue, and what is your general attitude to such competitions. Well, that's it for today. I think there will be more videos on the channel at the end of the tournament, so you can write about what what would you like to know? My dream is to talk about suits and talk about the exercises. I'm waiting for your wishes and we'll see you really soon in the next video. Remember that I love you all, and for now, goodbye. The video was translated and dubbed by Alexandra Sinica.